way that I first found out about Kevin was there were actually two houses in our neighborhood. He lives in our neighborhood. So there were two houses in our neighborhood that he took over, and he sold them. They sold really fast. So that was the way I first found out. Yeah. So there was the two previous folks. The first real estate agent that we worked with. The thing that was the turnoff for me about him was that he was never on time, and so that just didn't work well for me. Trying to see houses, trying to do things. That was the first one, so quickly moved away from him. The second person though that we worked with was one of the top agents in Dallas, and she did get a lot of traffic through the house, but she wasn't able to move it in a timely enough fashion to keep us from having two houses at the same time. And so those were the two previous experiences.
Once Kevin came into the picture and I saw how his attention to detail, he's just really, really good at what he does. He came in, he did a walkthrough, he told us exactly what needed to happen, what changes we needed to do at the house. Mm-hmm. And we did that. And we saw the results, a week after the house was in the market. We were getting showings, and not just showings, we were getting people that were coming for a second showing. With Kevin, it was seamless. Everything seemed to work just as we had expected. For me, I was very happy.
Good.
I think he puts the customer first. In this instance, it was us. It wasn't about him, making the money. He was concerned about what we wanted, and he was concerned about how quickly he could deliver. It is great. It is absolutely great, and that is it. I was very pleased with everything that he did. I was very pleased with how quickly we were able to sell the house, but everything just seemed to go so smoothly. So definitely, he's someone that, without a question, I will do business again, and we're recommending him to everybody that I know. He seems to be a very honest person, and for me, that means a lot, because I know he will have my best interest on mind, and that says a lot. There is very few people now that is honest.
He's a hard worker as well.
Extremely.
Yeah,
he really is.
He's a hard worker, and we talked about earlier in this how he's a good listener, and that ties in with what my wife was saying about him focusing on you. You have to be listened to. You have to feel like you're being heard. We were very, very pleased with his work ethic, his level of hustling, his honesty, his ability to listen, and his taking the buyer's viewpoint. And then lastly, the thoroughness with which he marketed